Menu narration option is set to off.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Texans and the Chargers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Southern California.
This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive.
Leading him out, their quarterback from the University of Nevada, it's Colin Kaepernick.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Got a man complete to Miller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? As a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here in this first series. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us that we're going to come out firing a 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 5.
To throw, Kaepernick. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
The Chargers ready to go on offense now by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throwing football. That's something I can do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when there are bodies on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a terrific return as he brings us all the way back to the 30.
Personal foul. This was looking at the defense.
does that penalty wipe out the INT?
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 40.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in the play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it for a later than 2.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
7-0 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Jones. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Second down and 3. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of inverted plays, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. We'll play some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes it's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's pulled down after a very nice game. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And here comes the Texans now. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it. That's better.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there for Houston. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Kaepernick. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down the 4-yard line.
4-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal from inside the 5. And they'll run again. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Herbert off of play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Play action. It's Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big game that time for the Chargers. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On second and inches, Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for the Chargers touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chargers have taken the lead. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. That extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Let's go.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Having looked that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one's kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 46. Flush to his right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. So left side, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Jones. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. He'll fire one in zone for Cooks. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, it's Kaepernick. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 35. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Kaepernick to throw again. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Let's go!
So all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they had success throwing it. And I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll roll him out right. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Herbert. That's caught right side by Palmer.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there and couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
The kind of game he's had so far, he had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. Doubled and tripled him with anything to keep the ball in his hands.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Chargers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Jones. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it Makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Now Kaepernick. And the Chargers rush is going to get them. Down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's able to find Miller. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
First down, Houston.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success going the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
First down.
Kaepernick now to throw. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
And it caught up. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
If these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
But that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Desmond King picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
So still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Stadium in England.
We're through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end to Njoku. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in the short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, we can run a 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. That's not a guy they want to see consistently. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
A field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. And got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tim Patrick there to make the grab. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Texans 17.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And 4th quarter, they felt like they needed to fall right back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are right back in this football game. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Going deep this time for Miller. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sebastian Joseph Day, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Kaepernick. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Kaepernick going to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got a ball down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's where you get your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Take it in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense.
So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to take a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Herbert now to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And got his man complete. Right near the 35-yard line. A big game that time for the Chargers. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown. Touchdown in his first career game. When the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Texans 25.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25. David Njoku and the rest of the offense heading back out onto the field. And the numbers show it, low involvement early. But since he's been involved, it's been a good thing for this offense.
Indeed it has, and when you're able to finally get him going, get him fully integrated into the offense, things feel a whole lot better for your team. It expands everything that they do trying to move the football.
Back to throw, Kaepernick. Pass caught, Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but then clock rolling. Now Kaepernick. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Kaepernick. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Quarterback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Kaepernick to throw. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing up a defensive touchdown. The offense have had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Now Jones. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here we go. Here we go. At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Kaepernick now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks, 60 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. So time definitely not in their favor, down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. Maybe they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And the Texans are right back in this football game. On first down, Kaepernick. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover. And that will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.